The last person to see Suzanne Simpson alive swore she was smiling. She waved, tucked a strand of blonde hair behind her ear, and stepped into her car. She was on her way to show a house to a new client. She never arrived. By morning, her car sat abandoned in the back lot of an empty strip mall on the outskirts of Austin, Texas. The driver's side door was unlocked. Her phone was still inside, screen cracked, battery dead. Suzanne was gone. Suzanne was the kind of real estate agent who never left a deal unfinished. At 38, she had built a name for herself. Sharp, ambitious, the kind of woman who knew what she wanted and went after it. She worked long hours, always answered her phone, and never missed an appointment. So when her best friend, Jessica Carter, couldn't get a hold of her, she knew something was wrong. By nightfall, Suzanne's brother, David, filed a missing persons report. The police weren't alarmed. Adults disappeared all the time. She probably just needed a break, the officer had said, but Jessica knew better. Suzanne would never walk away from her life. Detectives combed through Suzanne's last known movements. The 3:30 p.m. house showing was booked under the name Mark Caldwell, a cash buyer interested in a luxury listing on the outskirts of town. But when police traced the number, it was a burner phone. There was no Mark Caldwell. He had never existed. Had Suzanne known she was walking into a trap? Had she sensed something was off when she got out of her car? Did she have a moment of hesitation before stepping through that door? Or had she been taken before she even made it inside? Surveillance footage from a gas station near where Suzanne's car was found revealed a chilling detail. At 4:12 p.m., a dark SUV pulled up beside her car. A man in a baseball cap and dark jacket stepped out. He stood by the driver's side door for precisely 45 seconds. Then he got back in and drove away. Suzanne was never seen again. The police released the footage, hoping someone would recognize the man. But the image was grainy, his features indistinct. No one came forward. And then another problem emerged. Suzanne's car hadn't been parked there until nearly 6 p.m. If she had been taken at 3:30, where had she been for those missing hours? Jessica couldn't sit back and wait. She started digging through Suzanne's files, looking for anything that might stand out. That's when she found it, a different listing. Property Suzanne had recently sold. The owners had moved out, but the new buyer had never moved in. The house was empty, or at least it was supposed to be. Jessica drove to the house at dusk, heart pounding. The lockbox was gone, the front door slightly ajar. When she pushed it open, the air inside